EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for August 14th, 2020. For your Friday, we are finally going to get this boundary that has been plaguing our southern half of our region here for the last couple of days to push a little bit further south, but it is going to take a parting shot today as low pressure is going to be still forming along that boundary, and there could be some east to west moving, or maybe northeast to southwest moving convection this afternoon, but it will be a lot more isolated than what we've seen over the past couple of days. Now, I say this kind of reluctantly with this doom and gloom last couple of days because some areas of the further north really didn't have anything, and it's been a couple of nice days up in these areas up here. It has a little bit of clouds to contend with at times, but other than that, really precipitation hasn't gotten into the northern areas at all. A few isolated spots in central regions, but it's primarily been along southeast PA, south central Pennsylvania, and parts of New Jersey and Delaware, especially yesterday, with those showers and storms moving through once again. But today, I think it's going to be a little bit more isolated. You will have a little bit of some storms or showers rotating in from southern New Jersey across Delaware to the southwest. You might have some in the interior as well. And as we get over to the NAM here, I'm going to back this up and move this forward to the early afternoon hours here. We can see some activity across New Jersey, maybe even already this morning. You could have some activity here across New Jersey, but that's pretty much it. And that's going to move off to the south and west across Delaware. And as it does so, more storms and isolated showers are going to pop here and move off also to the, looks like southwest here toward central PA. So again, just central southern areas for that isolated opportunity. So if you look at our local forecast, it'll show just isolated thunderstorm chances in the afternoon. These will be diurnally driven again, so you'll have but just not as much coverage, and it could just be a shower or a thunderstorm, but at least they're moving today. Some of these storms for the last couple of days just weren't moving with that boundary stalled. Pretty much right over the southern part of our region. Is now going to be pushing off to the south very slowly, and high pressure is going to start building into the north, and that means we're going to have a dry Saturday. This system is off to the south here. Here's a look at Saturday. You see the boundary is now down here near the North Carolina-Virginia border, and we are going to be under partly cloudy skies. We'll say partly to mostly cloudy in further east areas because we're still going to have a bit of an onshore flow here because we have a high pressure trying to build in from the north, which is sitting kind of up here. So the rotation around that high is kind of like this direction here. So that's going to bring an onshore flow into our region. And the flow still around this low pressure is still coming in like this. So we have that easterly wind component coming in here. So closest to the shore points, I think you're going to have we'll say partly to mostly cloudy here on Saturday. But further in the interior should be a partly cloudy day and pretty nice. Today's going to be still a little warm on the warmer side of average. Then we get down to drop down a couple degrees with a little bit more cloud cover expected here on Saturday in some places. So once we get to Sunday, there is a big difference, actually Saturday night, Sunday, big difference in forecast here. And I mean incredibly different. I touched on this in yesterday's video, and we're now within about 48 hours of the start time, or even less than that, of this precipitation, if there is any, and the models are not agreeing whatsoever. This is wintertime. I get this a lot of times. People say, does this always happen in winter where the models, we're almost 24, 36 hours out and the models are way different with each other with amounts of snow. And one model might have 6 inches, another one has a foot, and another one has barely anything. And these games they play, does this happen throughout the year? The answer is yes. This is a perfect example of that. Where the European model here for Saturday night has nothing. Sunday it has nothing. It keeps this low pressure off to the south, and that's because this high pressure off to the north is a little bit stronger and further south. So it keeps everything off to the south here. Okay. GFS, on the other hand, here's looking at Saturday night, Sunday, and that brings that low a lot farther north, and all the precipitation with it is farther north because the high pressure is off to the north a bit further, quite a bit further, and weaker. So that results in rain across our region in a pretty decent amount, and that goes into Sunday morning. So it would be Saturday night, Sunday morning would be the time frame for that to occur. The NAM kind of splits the difference here. We're going to take this forward here. This is a 3-kilometer NAM, and I'm going to just take this forward here so you can see what this looks like. And this is Saturday night now. You get a few showers coming in here after midnight Saturday night, and it goes right into Sunday morning. Just a few showers, though. The bulk of it is going to be off to the south. And I think this is like a split the difference kind of model here, where it's halfway between the European model, which has absolutely nothing, and the GFS, which is not quite a deluge, but it has a decent amount of rain. This is probably splitting the difference here with just a few showers moving across our region Saturday night into Sunday morning, so our local forecasts reflect that so a few of those showers after midnight Saturday night into Sunday morning, and then we could have some improving conditions later on Sunday afternoon. But the bulk of the precipitation off to the south makes a little bit more sense. But we're going to nail this down over the next couple of days, or actually the next day. Actually, the next video I'll have, hopefully at that point, we're going to have some kind of converging solutions here because we're all over the place still, which is a little crazy with the amount of time frame we're looking at here. But either way, we get back to, on Monday, we're expecting, we'll call it becoming partly cloudy. Some clouds early on giving way to sun. Another little front moving through here. Should be a dry front, maybe touches off a shower Monday night. But other than that, we're mostly sunny here on Tuesday, partly cloudy on Wednesday. And then Thursday, we could have some showers starting to come in from the south. This is another thing that's undecided. The GFS is a lot wetter than this in this time frame here. I'll show you, pull that ahead to Thursday here. Here's Thursday in the GFS. You can see some showers streaming into our region from the south here. Still kind of disorganized, but there still could be some showers here. So we left that in the local forecast as well for afternoon or evening thunderstorms here on Thursday. That's getting putting the cart ahead of the horse. So we've still got something to deal with here this Sunday, Saturday night, Sunday, whether or not we're going to get any precipitation out of that. So we're allowing lower chance probabilities for that to occur, but this could end up being nothing or could end up being more depending on which model's correct, and we'll figure that out over the next 24 hours or so. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich. That is your outlook for August 14th, 2020. Have a great Friday.